This is a demonstration of the prototype that we developed to test the flushing characteristic. It represents the bowl and the trap, the siphon design, and we'll also demonstrate the procedure that a person will follow as they use this unit. We have pre-measured a container with 2 gallons and 1 gallon, and we also have some sausage material which simulates the waste, and we think it's a fair representation of actual.
Procedure will be that somewhere in the latrine area, the room, there will be a barrel of water, and this water can come from rainwater from the roof, or from people carrying it, or even from piped water if they have that available. So one of these would represent that water supply. When the person goes into the latrine to use it, we're recommending that they fill the container with 1 gallon of water, and then there will be perhaps a shelf with soap and so forth, and they can wash their hands before they use the facility. Because of the trap design, there will always be some water in the bowl just from the design of the trap. And the idea of the lid is because this is a pour flush design, we want them to have the lid open when they're flushing, and then of course you close it for the seat. Or if they're standing while they're urinating, the lid should be up also. So now there's a little bit of water in there.
This was a simulated situation. We put some material in, we measure out our 1 gallon of water, wash our hands, and then use that material to flush. You'll see that it works very well, very quickly. This is a slow motion shot. We've redirected the splash back into the center of the bowl, and you'll see that there's almost no splashing on the rim. There's also very good agitation and cleaning of the sides of the bowl as the 1 gallon is poured in. A little bit of swirling as it goes down, and then at one point all of the water does actually leave the bowl. Seems to be very effective. Another typical scenario with material and toilet paper. Flushes very well. We're going to show you a side view so that you can see what happens as the material goes down, and then we'll also give you a slow motion of this action. Complete cleaning of the entire bowl. Water goes down, reaches the apex, and then splashes back. This is another typical scenario. Reasonable amount of material. 1 gallon of water quickly poured in, and you'll see that the flushing works very well. Here's another slow motion view from the side. You can study what's happening. There's the siphon. Air is broken right there and splashes back. We've actually found that it's better to use a bigger pail. It's difficult to contain 1 gallon of water and carry it and pour it out of a 1 gallon pail. It's easier if you have 1 gallon of water in a bigger pail. And we want to try and keep this room clean and avoid the splashing. So we're recommending that we use a larger pail even though the quantity of water is smaller. Person uses the facility, wipes himself, washes their hands, and then uses that water to flush the toilet. This is another typical scenario. Reasonable amount of material, 1 gallon of water quickly poured in, and you'll see that the flushing works very well. Slow motion of that. Again, watch the splashback as it goes into the center.
Try to create a difficult situation. I think I'll leave the paper out so we can see better what happens. Measure out again 1 gallon. And mouse. Not very much. Okay, that's 1 gallon. That was too much for 1 gallon. This time I'll use 3 gallons. That would be a really difficult situation. 1 gallon. Stick with our 1 gallon amount and we'll find that we have very little problem with that.